One of the biggest problems founders face in attempting to sell your tech, your product, your service is not understanding who they're targeting. And I'm going a little beyond ideal client profile into the psychology of who you're selling to. We're talking about first and second movers today on Blunt on Business. So, I never waste time. We don't have a lot of it. I'm busy. Blunt on Business is all about how you make more money in your business. If you are selling for yourself, or if you are a sales leader or manager, or if you're a sales rep watching this and you have to sell tech into other businesses, B2B sales, B2B SaaS, you're having a challenge and you don't necessarily know what that challenge is. I have heard black people think that it was racism. I have heard non-black people not know exactly what the hell it was. You are looking for the first mover. The average American is a second mover. So we're going to outline exactly what a first and a second mover is. A second mover is the average American. It's the average human. They need social proof. They need to see someone else do it before they move. This has nothing to do with your race, your gender, or your nationality. This has everything to do with the fact that they've never heard of you before. You, your company, or your product. They've never heard of it. This is why marketing doing an excellent job of communicating exactly what you do top of funnel to the world in the hopes that it reels in those who are actually your ideal clients. Now we engage. They're engaging. I don't know their ideal client. I don't know they have a need. I don't know they have a budget. I don't know that there's urgency. Right? But they're engaging. Yay! How you doing? All right. Hey, they may engage and never do another thing. They're second movers until they hear, oh my God, Rich Laster took our business from 6 figures to 8. Until they hear exactly how you deliver. They're right there. They're on the sidelines, happy to sit still, looking at you like, what trick you gonna do today? You're gonna do a flip or a somersault. How about a cartwheel? They don't really care because there is a innate fear, hesitation, fear. I want to say hesitation, but the root cause is fear. There's a fear of gambling. There's a fear of taking a chance on what it is you do and what it is you deliver without being able to look back at whoever they answer to, whoever they report to, even if it's their board of directors, and say, well, our due diligence said that, they've done this and they've done this before. We talked to his friends at this management consulting firm. We talked to these people down in the District of Columbia, and everybody loves what they do. We're going to hire him. We're going to hire her because, damn it, it's great. No, because in an economy like this, they're scared of losing their job. So gambling on buying your product or service without knowing that it's going to rock and roll. Oh my God, it's going to not just accomplish what it says it can accomplish. It's going to make them look good to their boss. Maybe they'll finally get that raise they've been hoping for so long, and Tiny Tim can get the surgery he needs and get off crutches, and they can afford a real Christmas feast. Maybe. These are second movers. This is the average person you're calling on. So you need to be aware of what they're looking for. How do you get around that? In the case that you're a new tech, you're a new product, you're a new service, and you don't have any freaking social proof. You build connection. You accept that while you want instant results like everybody else that doesn't fully understand their business, you do understand your business. You do understand that your sales cycle is 9 months. Maybe it's 15. You understand this. Your CRM is set up by growexpand.com. Your CRM is going to move them naturally. Oh, you feel that natural flow, that rhythm, the ebb, the tide. Oh, it's wonderful. It just moves them right to the check they sign. Naturally. You take your time to uncover the need. You dig deeper and make sure you know why the need exists. You need to know why they give a damn about the need. You need to do a whole lot of work before you get to the money. And I don't care what society tells you, all these things that divide us, your gender, your race, your complexion, your ginger hair, your freckles, that scar on the side of your face from that time you fell off your bike, none of it matters to them. They don't care if you were green with 3 antennae. My grandmother is listening somewhere, and I don't want my English to be incorrect. They care that you can have an impact on their business. You need to build relationship with them to get them out of second mover status. Because very few people are first movers. Now, first movers, if you've already gathered, oh, you're smart. You already gathered. First movers don't need to know who you've rock and rolled with, whose life you've changed, what impact you've had. They need to get to know you while learning exactly how what you offer can work in their business. A first mover is going to be sold more by a demo than by a testimonial. Can this work? Can this work in my business? How? Interesting. Let's build a sandbox so you can show me the tech. Let's pull up a department we don't really care about. I don't know. But they're going to pick a department or a subsect of a department and take a piece of that tech stack, slap it, or make a copy, a dual instance of it, throw that in the sandbox and see your tech work. Ooh! Yeah, we need this. Okay, let's talk it through. Where we need this is what you need to know. Where they need it, how they need it, how you're gonna, listen, because what you don't want to do with a first mover is F it up. If you deliver value, which everything about this podcast has told you that is your life's work. You want to sell, you want to make money? Yeah, go stand in line with every other whore trying to make a buck. You want to deliver value and make a buck for doing so, you're in the right place. We're friends. We're here. You sit eye to eye, baby. Eye to eye. First movers want to know the value. They want to know the impact. They are trying to do some stuff. They're trying to rock and roll. And if you can help them rock and roll louder and harder, okay, if you can make that speaker a lot louder without anything busting, oh man. If you can take a guitar riff to an all new level, you're it. Don't drop the ball. 2 different types of customers we just went into. 2 different types of people you may encounter. You understanding your sales process, you will understand when you can move somebody who's slowly going through your sales process like a second mover will. You will recognize certain cues, especially if I built your sales process. You will recognize certain cues and skip them ahead, right? Because relationship building will come through doing with the first mover. I am one. I don't respect talkers. Their lives matter and they have a voice, and that's important. But this world, we need doers. We need people, women, men of action. Woo! You feel that? I felt the whole earth shook when I said action. Right? I'm Rich Laster with GrowExpand.com. First and second movers are innate in business. They exist in life and everywhere else. Sell them both. Yes. I want you, in delivering your value, to take all the money off the table. Hallelujah to that. Write a fat tithe check. Rich Laster, Grow Expand. Love you. Please jump in the comments. Let us know what we can bring you and what we can talk to you about in the near future. In the meantime, here's a word from our sponsor.
A bit about our company. We produce strategies and deploy experts to grow your business revenue. The success of our clients is a direct result of the 25+ years of sales and marketing experience of our founder, Rich Laster. We take the guesswork out of increasing your revenue. Our reputation is built on results, not another roll of the dice with your marketing budget. Visit growexpand.com to learn how.